Hello and welcome to another edition of What in the Week. I'm Nikki Woods. Now, last week, Oscar award-winning actor Michael Douglas said a mouthful when he allegedly claimed that his throat cancer was a result of too much oral sex. Now, the good news is that it sparked a lot of helpful conversation about the HP virus, like this one from Tom Joyner Morning Show contributor Jackie Reed and OBGYN Dr. Melanie McLeod.
Oral cancer is up 72% in the past 20 years. Okay, and we think.
Well, what about women, Doc? Rocking the mic, if you will. What about, because men can pass HPV from a woman to a woman with traditional sex. Can those men hold on to the virus in their genitals?
What? The virus?
The virus?
HPV is a virus, and the virus doesn't really go away. Okay, if you get it, for the most part, it's in your system. It's in your system. But again, there's treatment for it, and this is one reason why even in young people, we are really encouraging young people to get the vaccine now to try to limit the development of cervical cancer, but it's also now being given to boys as well because we want them to be protected from the HPV virus.
And yes, she did say rocking the mic. Now, a lot of moms like me have some real concerns about having preteens vaccinated for HPV. You can read more about his pros and cons on my blog, Michael Douglas, It Goes Deeper Than You Think. That's on blackamericaweb.com. Well, there was more troubling news from the Jackson camp this week as we prepare to commemorate the 4th anniversary of Michael Jackson's death. The King of Pop's 15-year-old daughter, Paris, was hospitalized after an apparent suicide attempt. She thankfully is expected to make a full recovery, but what steps can we take to ensure that the teens in our lives have the coping skills necessary to prevent such behaviors? Mama's Gone Wild co-host Mary Boyce and I talked to a woman who mentors young girls with self-esteem issues.
When we're doing the workshops, I tell the girls, maybe that's the day you feel like you want to kick the cat because you're having a bad day, or maybe you want to pick on your little brother because you're having a bad hair day. But what are some other ways that you can express yourself and express how maybe you're hurting? If you could talk to people, talk to your parents, or maybe your friends, and it's okay to express your emotions, even if they're not always positive. We aren't going to have awesome days all the time. There's been times where I've had a bad hair.
Rashida Kamaria's mentoring program, Empowered Flower Girl, produces workshops to inspire girls and young women. Coming up, we take a look at how your life can be enhanced one tweet at a time. But first, who better to find humor in getting fat and old than the legendary comedian George Wallace?
Some more pounds. I got a little fatter since I seen y'all last summer.
Yeah. It looks good on you, though.
Oh, God. People can say something. I put on 50 pounds. She talking about it looks good. I can't move like I used to move. Can't get up. Take me 30 minutes to turn over. I'm getting old. Don't y'all laugh when you start getting old? You drop some on the floor and you just look at it. You just look at it and you kick it the way you want to go. That's time to get old, Tom. You ever drive by a cemetery and you start thinking, I wonder how much is a plot? Stuff like that.
George was chosen by Rolling Stone magazine as one of the top 25 funniest tweeters, so you can follow him at Mr. George Wallace. And speaking of Twitter, are you getting the most out of it? It's an excellent resource for anything from health news to music, and it's an easy way for you to create a helpful network of people who share your interests. If you'd like more tips on how Twitter and other social media platforms can improve your lifestyle, you can subscribe to my newsletter, or you can follow me on Twitter at Nikki Woods. And finally, the winner of the $590.5 million Powerball jackpot was an 84-year-old senior citizen from Florida. Gloria McKenzie decided to take the money in a one-time lump sum. Duh. I'm Nikki Woods. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time on What in the Week.